I personally think it's very difficult to win a championship without at least above average or a very good shortstop. 1984, the San Diego Padres were champions of the National League, and they had as their shortstop Gary Templeton. He came to San Diego in a trade. Templeton was originally brought up with the St. Louis Cardinals. He was, at age 21, the youngest shortstop youngest hitter at age 21 to amass 200 hits in a season when he hit 322, second in the National League. He was a speedy and powerful shortstop who eventually did not get along with his manager, Whitey Herzog, and requested a trade. He was traded to San Diego for Ozzie Smith, who was at the time an equally promising young shortstop. Smith couldn't hit like Templeton did, but he was a better fielder who had already earned his second Gold Glove. Ozzie Smith helped Templeton's former teammates in St. Louis to reach the World Series in 1982, and now in 1984, Gary Templeton would help San Diego get to the World Series. Gary Templeton and the Padres are hosting the Pittsburgh Pirates in game number 23 of the single elimination 1984 tournament. The Pirates were unseeded, and right now there are 3 teams left. The Padres are the only seeded team remaining in the tournament. Let's go down to the field and meet the starting lineups. First, for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Marvell Wynn will lead off and play center field. Johnny Ray's at second base. He's been driving the bus for the Pirates, 7 for 16. Lee Lacy is in right field. Jason Thompson, first base. Tony Pena's catcher. Jim Morrison at third base. Joe Orsulak in center field. Del Barry at shortstop. And the pitcher is Jose De Leon, 2 through 6 PB, 3.74 earned run average. For the San Diego Padres, second baseman Alan Wiggins will lead off. Tony Gwynn's in right field. Kevin McReynolds in center field. Steve Garvey at first base. Greg Nettles at third. Carmelo Martinez in left field. Terry Kennedy's catching. And Gary Templeton is the shortstop. Tim Lawler on the mound, left-hander, 3.9 ERA. He's also a PB 2 through 6 pitcher. This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops. Here we go. Marvell Wynn steps into the box. First pitch of the ball game is off the batter's card. And 44 is going to be an out. Left normal. Fly ball to center field. Caught by Kevin McReynolds. 1 down. The next batter is Johnny Ray. This comes from the pitcher's card. 24. Swing and miss, strike 3, 2 outs. First strikeout for Lawler. He's got quite a few K numbers on his card. He is a strikeout pitcher. Now the third place hitter, Lee Lacy, 8 off the batter's card. And 14 is going to be a base hit to left field as the ball falls in front of Carmelo Martinez. First base runner of the game is Lee Lacy. He is a threat to steal. He is a B. Jason Thompson. Nine off the batter's card. And Thompson rolls a 31, which is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. That concludes the top of the first. Pirates nothing and San Diego coming to bat. All right, just a little bit jealous of my youngest daughter, Susanna. She was just recently in San Diego. She flew there, didn't rent a car, relied on public transportation and Uber drivers to get around town. She made it to a Padres game, and she made it to the sites that she wanted to see. Alan Wiggins leads off for the Padres. 6 is off the pitcher's card of Jose De Leon, and 26 is a swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 down. Here's Tony Gwynn. Six off the pitcher card. 37. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. De Leon K's the first 2 he faces. 24 through 42 are his strikeout numbers. Not a small feat there, striking out talented Tony Gwynn. Here's Kevin McReynolds. 9 off the batter's card. And 38 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Jose De Leon strikes out the side in the first. Tony Pena, Jim Morrison, and Joe Orsolak are the Pirate hitters for the top of the second inning. This is off Pena's card. 17 is going to be a base hit to center field for Tony Pena. Leadoff man on. And here is Jim Morrison. Below average bunter, not good on hit and run with a swing away. 9 off the batter's card. 84 is an out. RP is a ground ball back to the pitcher, Tim Lawler. No error on the play. It's a fielder's choice. 1 to 6. Relay to first was not in time. So Morrison is the base runner now. Not a threat to steal. Joe Orsolak. Seven off of Orsolak's card. And 16 is going to follow up that single with another base hit. Follows up the lead single with a base hit. That's going to be off the batter's card. 1 base advance. No error on the play. 1 down and 2 on now for the Bucks. Here is Del Berra. Off the pitcher card. And 47 is a base on balls. Bases are juiced. Berra's at first, Orsolak at second, and Morrison at third. There is only 1 down. So far, no runs in the inning. All right, here's the pitcher, Jose De Leon. And we're using the random pitcher at bat card. 5 off of Tim Lawler's card. We got these little spots here. Sometimes the dice land. I got to re-roll that. That was a 21. Base hit to right field off the pitcher card. That's a 2-base advance. That scores Orsolak. Scores Morrison. Berra goes to third. And Jose De Leon helps his own cause with a 2 RBI single. Pirates go up 2-0. Here's Marvell Wynn. 6 off of Lawler's card. And 51 is a base on balls. Bases loaded again. Got Berra at third, pitcher De Leon in his jacket at second, and Marvell Wynn at first. There's still only 1 out. 2 runs are in. Lawler's SR rating is 17, so there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits already. So he's down to 8 early in this game. Johnny Ray, who's been the biggest hitter for the Pirates in this tournament. 7 off the batter card. And 32 is a double to center field. That drives home Berra. De Leon. Wynn goes to third. Could try a score. Chances are only 11 to 26, so he's not. He's going to hold 4-0. Pittsburgh here in the second inning, timeout. Padres are going to go right to their bullpen. Dave Dovecki, left-hander, PB 2 through 7, 2.9 for average. Relief rating of 6. Here's a pitch to Lee Lacy. 8 off the batter card. And 74 are in as they ground out to second base. E5 through 10. Second baseman's Wiggins is a 4, so he completes a 4-6-3 inning double play. But the Padres push across 4 runs and take a 4-0 lead into the bottom of the second inning. Steve Garvey will lead off the last of the second for the Padres. 3. We have a 48. That's off the pitcher's card. That's a base on balls. Padres send Garvey to first. Still no contact off of De Leon. Greg Nettles. Eight off the batter's card. 85 is an LP, fly out to right field. 1 down. Carmelo Martinez off the pitcher's card. That's a reroll. .22 is a base hit to right field. 2 base advance. Padres have a threat. First and third, 1 away. Terry Kennedy, 240 hitter with some power, 14 home runs on the season. Pirates will play the infield back. Here's a pitch to Terry Kennedy. This is off pitcher card. And 53 is a base on balls. Padres have the bases juiced. Can Gary Temple put a quarter in a merry-go-round? Here's the pitch. 8 off the batter's card. And third, let me re-roll that. It's going to roll off the table. I had to catch the die. 88, switch hitter. That's going to be a base hit. Off the left-right variable table. 1 base advance. Kennedy goes to second, Martinez to third, and Garvey scores. It is 4-1. Padres are coming back. Pitcher is Tim Lawler. He comes to the plate. 1 out. See if he can make contact. Infield playing back. 9 off the batter's card. And 73. Let's see, Dravecki bats right, so we'll call him right normal. Ground ball to shortstop. No error on the play. It's a fielder's choice. Ground out, so Martinez scores. And let's see, Templeton's out at second, 6-3. Lawler's on at first. Kennedy goes to third. Top of the order, and Alan Wiggins. So run scores. It's now 4-2. The Pods have cut the lead in half, and they're getting back into this game. Here's a pitch to Wiggins, 0. 2 is BD check. 11 through 24, something good's going to happen to the Padres. 43 is too high, so we'll start over again. And 8 is off the batter's card. 88, he's a switch hitter, so it's going to be another base hit with a 1 base advance. Kennedy scores. RBI for Alan Wiggins, first and second, San Diego. Here's Tony Gwynn. There are 2 down. 3 runs in, 4-3 Pittsburgh. 5 off the pitcher card. And 88. Left off a right-hander. That's a left-right variable chart base hit. 1 base advance. So the pitcher goes to third. Wiggins at second. Gwynn's at first. Bases are still juiced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Off of De Leon's SR rating, he's down to 7. Kevin McReynolds struck out the first time up. He is the 9th hitter in the inning. Pitch to McReynolds. 7 off the batter card. And 35 is a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here, a home run for Kevin McReynolds. Grand salami. 7 runs home for the Padres in the inning. Talk about a crooked number. Timeout. Neither starting pitcher gets out of the second inning. Don Robinson comes in to assume the pitching duties for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's a 2-7 right-hander facing Steve Garvey, 10th hitter in the inning. 8 is a batter card check. 44. That's an out. Are in. Ground ball to first base. No error. I'm going to score that 3 unassisted. And we go to the top of the 3rd inning. San Diego 7 and Pittsburgh 4. All right, already 11 runs scored in this game. Jason Thompson leads off the top of the 3rd. Comes off the batter card. And 53. LP is a ground out to the second baseman. Alan Wiggins makes the throw to first, no error. He's out. 1 down. Tony Pena. Pena singled his first time out. 10 off the batter card. And 12. Lefty against righty. That's going to be a base hit to left field. Tony Pena's 1 for 2, or 2 for 2. Here's Jim Morrison. 1 out, 1 on. 12 batter card. And 43 is a swing and a miss. Morrison goes back, grabs some pine. There's 2 outs. Go Ortholat. Off the batter card. 87. Left on left. That's going to be an out. LN is a pop out to second base. Pirates don't score in the 3rd. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. San Diego 7 and Pittsburgh 4. All right, Craig Nettles steps up to the plate. Never forgave him for kicking George Brett in the 1977 playoffs, Game 5. He didn't ask for my forgiveness, so I have not bestowed it. There's a pitch to Nettles from Don Robinson. 6 off the pitcher card. 57. LP is a pop up to the catcher. 1 away. Carmelo Martinez. That's a 0. Let's see if we get a unusual play chart. We do not. The BD check with nobody on base. 7 will read off Don Robinson's card. And 75, Martinez is going to be out on a grounder to the shortstop Del Barra. 2 up and 2 down. Terry Kennedy. Off the pitcher card. And that was a 63. LP is a ground out to third base. Jim Morrison makes the throw. 3 up and 3 down after a tumultuous 7-run inning. Still 7-4. San Diego, we go to the fourth. Dave Dravecki completes his warm-up tosses. Here's the pitch to Del Berra. 6 off the pitcher card. And 31 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Berra's retired. Now the pitcher was, actually, I'm going to change the pitcher card since we changed pitchers to Don Robinson. Robinson was actually a decent hitting pitcher, but we're taking the pitcher cards by random. And here we go. 7. That's off the Dravecki card. And 86. That's going to be an out. Robinson bats right, so right normal. Fly out to center field. 2 down. Top of the order. And Marvell Wynn. 0 for 1 with a walk. Off the batter card. And 65 is a ground out to second base. 3 up and 3 down. These relief pitchers are restoring order. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 7-4 Padres. Gary Templeton became a minor league manager after his playing days were over. 5, 0, and 1. Nobody's on base. So we'll read off the pitcher card. And 61 is going to be a switch normal ground fly out to right field. 1 down. Here's Dave Dravecki. And 4 is off Don Robinson's card. 71. Ground ball to third. E7 to 10. Third baseman Morrison is a 6, so he makes the play. 2 outs. Nearly in the air, he bobbled it, but got control and threw out the pitcher. Here is Alan Wiggins. 12 off Wiggins' card. And that was a 52. Switch normal as I pop out to the first baseman, Jason Thompson. So it's 3 up and 3 down for the Padres. We go to the fifth. Still 7-4 San Diego. Johnny Ray is 1 for 2. 0. 8 is CD checked. Nobody's on base. So we're reading off the Dravecki card. 21. Base hit to right field for Johnny Ray. He is 2 for 3. C speed. Lee Lacy's going to bunt for a base hit. I think I'll grab a random number off a fact card. One time a game you can try to bunt for a base hit. He's an AA bunter. Number is 57. Batter out. Catcher to first base. Ray goes to second. Not considered a sacrifice though. 1 down. Jason Thompson. 6 off the pitcher card. And 61. LP is a ground ball to shortstop. Nowhere on the play, and Johnny Ray goes to third on the G6A. Let me double check that result. Yep, that's the case. Johnny Ray breaking long established base running rules here. Thompson is 0 for 3, but that now brings up Tony Pena, who is 2 for 2. 286 hitter at 15 home runs. Not going to walk him because if he did, he'd put the tie and run up to the plate. The pitch turn. 8 off the Tony Pena card. And 83. Ground ball back to Dravecki. Throw to first, 3 outs. Bottom of the fifth. San Diego 7 and Pittsburgh 4. No nicks again off of Don Robinson's RR rating. He's still a 5. There's only 2 off of Dravecki. He's at a 4. Tony Gwynn leads off the last of the 5th inning. 7 off of Robinson's card. And 47 is a base on balls. Tony Gwynn takes first. Speed is A. He's going to try to take second. I'll get a fact random number, 14. Any rated runner steals second, so put Gwynn on second. Mac Reynolds struck out and hit the grand slam. That has been the biggest blow in this game. Here's a pitch from Don Robinson to Kevin McReynolds. That's a 0. 7 is a CD check. So CD third baseman. Morrison's a 3. Let's get another fact number, random number 54. Lead runner thrown out at the next base. Batter is safe. So how would that go? It'd be like a 5-6. Fielder's choice. Weird play. 1 out. Steve Garvey. Six off the pitcher card. 87. Garvey's right against the right. That's going to be an out. Or in, ground ball to shortstop. Nowhere. That's a fielder's choice, 6-4. Now Garvey's at first. 2 outs. And now Greg Nettles, who is 0 for 2. 5 off the pitcher's card and 53. Possible wild pitch. Pitch, no, not a wild pitch, just the ball. We'll start over. Off the pitcher card. And 25 is a swing and a miss. Nettles is retired by way of strikeout. We go to the top of the 6th inning. 7-4 San Diego. All right, it's been a magical run for the Pittsburgh Pirates in this tournament. They win their first 3 games, but they're now 3 runs behind. Dravecki returns to the mound to pitch to Jim Morrison. 6 off of the Dravecki card. And 25 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. He struck him out, 1 out. Joe Ursulak. 10 off the batter card. And 62, ground ball to first base. Fielded by Steve Garvey, taken unassisted. 2 outs. Yogi's son, Delbert. 6 off the Dravecki card. And 64 is a RN, fly out the right field. It's been darn near perfect for Dave Dravecki in relief. He has only allowed 2 base runners. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Padres still up by 3. Don Robinson's due up first in the top of the 7th. He's had 2 marks against his RR rating. That's the walk and the stolen base in the last inning. But otherwise, he's been very good. Carmelo Martinez steps into the box. Off the Martinez card. And 33 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Catcher Terry Kennedy. Off the Don Robinson card. And 57's an out. LP. Fly out to center field. Play made by Marvell Wynn. 2 down. Here's Templeton. off the pitcher card. S normal is a ground out to second base, air check, no error. 4-3, top of the seventh inning, 7-4, all the runs scored in the second inning. Pittsburgh's going to call on Lee Mazzilli to pitch hit for the pitcher Don Robinson, who was outstanding in relief. He went 4 1/3 innings, gave up no earned runs. Novecki's still on for the Padres. Here's the pitch to Lee Mazzilli, pitch hitting off the pitcher card. 5-1. That's normal, is a ground out to shortstop. 1 away. To the top of the order, and Marvell Wynn, batter card. 7-7 is going to be an LN out. Fly ball deep to right field. And the play made by Tony Gwynn at the warning track, 2 outs. Johnny Ray. This has been 2 completely different ball games. You have the first and second through 7th innings, pitcher's duel, and you have the 7th inning where second inning where 11 runs were scored. Pitch to Johnny Ray is off Devecki's card, and 23 is possible balk. Nobody's on base, so we'll get another number. 8 off the batter card, and 12 is a single left field. Johnny Ray is 3 for 4 in this game. Came into it 7 for 16. So he's hitting .500 for the tournament. 10 for 20. Lee Lacy. That's 3 marks off Devecki's RR rating. He's down to 3. 6 off the pitcher card. And I had the dice roll off onto my lap. Do that again. 61 is going to be an RN. Line out to the first baseman. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning stretch time. San Diego 7 and Pittsburgh 4. All right, Dave Devecki has given the Padres 4 flawless innings of relief. They're going to stay with him, and he's going to hit. 5 off the pitcher card. New pitcher is Cecilio Guani, 2-8. 28 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 out. Here's Alan Wiggins. 11 off the batter card. And 12 is a base hit for Wiggins. Infield single. 2 for 4. A speed stealing. Let's get a fact number and try to steal. 16. That's going to be, I think, successful. 16 is any runner rated A, B, or C steals second base. So he's in scoring position. And that's 2 marks off Guante's 4, so he's down to 2. Tony Gwynn off the batter card. And re-rolled off the table again, another re-roll. 44 is a triple for Tony Gwynn that will score Wiggins. RBI for Gwynn. It's now 8-4. And that's all for Guante. His RR's used up. Batter is Kevin McReynolds. Timeout. New pitcher is going to be Rod Scurry, 2-8, 2.5. He is left-handed, but my only left-handed option had a ERA of 5, so we're not going that way. To pitch to McReynolds. 1 for 3 with a grand slam in the game. Pirates going to play the infield in. Here's the pitch to McReynolds, 2 through 6 off the pitcher card. And 35 is a strikeout. Now the infield can play back. Steve Garvey, 4 off the pitcher card. And 64 is going to be a right-handed normal fly out the left field, third out. Padres add 1 in the 7th. We go to the 8th. San Diego 8 and Pittsburgh 4. For the 8th, it's the business end of the Pirates batting order, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Jason Thompson, Tony Pena, and Jim Morrison. If they're going to make hay, they need to do something in this inning. Dave Dravecki is still on for the Padres. Excuse me, he has 2 RR numbers left. 1, 2, 3. He has 3 left. He's a 6. 4 off of Dravecki. And 41 is a wild pitch. Nobody's on base, so we'll get another number. 6 also off the pitcher card. And 83. Ground ball to the first baseman, Steve Garvey. 5 to 10. Garvey's a 0. Good fielder over there. 3 to 1. Dravecki covering. 1 away. Tony Pena off the pitcher card. 87. That's going to be a base hit for Pena in the left-right variable chart. Pena's 3 for 4. Jim Morrison. 7 Pittsburgh hits, but all but Johnny Ray's double, who by the way was a doubles machine, have been singles. Here's Jim Morrison. 10 off the batter card. 84 is a RP. Fly out to right field. 2 down. It's going to be up to Joe Orschelak to do something, if anything is going to happen in this inning. Batter card. And 36, hit by pitch. First and second, Pittsburgh. Del Barra, 222 hitter. This might be Dravecki's last batter. 2, 4, 5. Off the pitcher card. 11. Dravecki's left-handed, so that's going to be infield single, bases are loaded. Timeout. New pitcher for the Padres is Rich Gossage, 2 through 7, 2.9 ERA. He had 25 saves on the year. Pittsburgh will bat for their pitcher, Bill Madlock, 254 hitter. And Bill Madlock put a quarter in the merry-go-round. It's going to be off Gossage's card. And 33 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Madlock goes back to the dugout, a disappointed strikeout victim. Pirates don't score in the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 8 to 4, Padres. Okay, for the last of the 8th, Kent Tucolvi will come on to pitch for Pittsburgh. He is the 5th Pirate hurler, 2 through 8, 2.6 ERA, and he's facing Greg Nettles, who is 0 for 3 off the batter card. And 78 is a ground ball to first base. No error. 1 down. Carmelo Martinez. 9 off the batter card. And 15 is a right against a right. That's going to be a base hit. 2 center field in front of Marvell Wynn. No threat to steal second. He is an E stealer. Here's Terry Kennedy. Colby's RR rating is only 3. 3 off the pitcher card. 44. Ground ball to second base, possible double play if there's no error. It is a 4-6-3 DP. That takes us to the 9th inning. Padres up by 4. Gossage comes back out to pitch the 9th, and he's looking at the top of the order. Marvell Wynn, who is 0 for 3. This is off the batter card. 78. Ground ball to the shortstop. Gary Templeton's up with it to throw to first. 1 away in the 9th. 2 outs to go for the Padres to advance to the championship game. If they get there, they'll be playing an American League surprise team, the Texas Rangers, for the championship. Johnny Ray, who is hitting .500 in the tournament, 3 for 4. 7 off of Gossage's card. 24 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Gossage has an answer for the high-hitting Johnny Ray. Here is Lee Lacy, last chance for the Pirates. 9-0. 4 is BD check, nobody's on base, so we're looking at the batter card. 38 is a drive by Lee Lacy. He runs into one. It might be. It could be. It's out of here. Lee Lacy touches them all. 8-5. Jason Thompson. 17 home runs on his card. Gossage down to 2 on his RR rating. 9 off Jason Thompson's card. 25 through 27 would be a home run. We roll a 22. That's in the gap. It's going to get down in center field. It's a double for Jason Thompson. 3 off Gossage's card. Tony Pena. 8-5. We have still tying runs on deck. Pena's 3 for 4 in the game. 6 off of Gossage's card. We roll a 36. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the ball game. Final score: the San Diego Padres 8 and the Pittsburgh Pirates 5. We'll be back with a wrap-up. Padres are celebrating on the field, but not for too long. I've got to pick up their cards and put them away. Pirates are sadly walking back to their locker room. Pittsburgh scored 5 runs on 12 hits, no errors. San Diego had 8 runs on 8 hits, and they committed no errors. Most of the scoring was in that 7th inning. The big blow of the game was the Kevin McReynolds grand slam in the 1st inning. The winning pitcher was Dave Dravecky. Goes 6 1/3 innings of relief, middle relief. Allowed no runs. Gossage gets the save. The losing pitcher was Jose De Leon. Both starters didn't get out of the 2nd inning. After 3 years in the Pirates organization, Dravecky was traded to the Padres, and he was 14-10 in 1983, pitched in the 83 All-Star game. And then in the World Series the next year, in 1984, Dave Dravecky threw 10 2/3 innings of postseason relief, allowing only 5 hits and no runs. That's exactly what he did here, 6 innings of relief, and allowed just 4 singles. Kind of a tragic story. I always liked Dave Dravecky. He was openly, outwardly a Christian, and but he had some tragedy. You know the story. In 1988, a biopsy revealed a cancerous growth in his pitching arm, and they took the tumor out along with half of the deltoid muscle, and they froze part of the bone to kill all the cancer. And he worked on it and came back to pitch. He was with the Giants at this time, and he actually pitched a couple of games. On the first pitch, well, in the second game that he pitched against Montreal, he felt tingling in his arm. Doctor said there's any pain, don't pitch anymore. Dravecky ignored a warning and took the mound in the last of the 6th inning. And on the first pitch, everyone heard what sounded like a tree branch snapping. And that was his arm breaking. So he was out for the rest of the season and actually broke his arm a second time during the celebration when the Padres beat the Cubs in the NLCS. Somebody fell on his left arm and broke it again. You can read about it in 2 books that he wrote called Comeback and What to Do When You Can't Come Back. MVP of today's game, deserving MVP, Dave Dravecky, propels the Padres into the championship. They'll face the Texas Rangers in our next and final game of this tournament. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and may God bless.